North Korea, enigmatic, isolated, and often misunderstood. For decades it's been a land of shadows and speculation, more myth than reality. But what if we could look past the politics and glimpse the everyday lives within? My journey to North Korea in 2025 was not just about crossing borders, but about challenging perceptions. This is not a story of judgment, but an invitation to witness the rhythms of daily life, to meet the people, and to seek the universal threads that connect us all. We'll explore travel within its borders, the vibrant culture, and especially the stories of North Korean women, the pillars of their communities. Through their eyes, we'll search for the shared hopes and quiet joys that unite us no matter where we live. Visiting North Korea means surrendering control. Every moment is guided, every step planned. From the moment you arrive, your itinerary is set in stone and spontaneity is left at the border. There's a sense of being both a guest and a spectator, moving through a world that is carefully curated for your eyes. My official guides, a serious young man and a warm, smiling woman, became my window into their world. They were both guardians and storytellers, responsible for shaping my perception of their country, and for ensuring I followed the rules. Our conversations, at first formal and cautious, soon revealed genuine curiosity about family, food, and dreams. We exchanged stories about our lives, and I sensed their eagerness to learn about the outside world, even as they shared only what was permitted. Despite strict rules, no wandering, no unauthorized photos, small moments of connection broke through. A shared laugh over a mispronounced word. A guide's pride in pointing out a favorite wildflower. A child's shy wave from across the street. These fleeting interactions felt precious, like glimpses behind the curtain. The experience is a performance, but the people are real, with humor, pride, and fatigue. You see it in the way workers pause to catch their breath, or in the laughter that bubbles up unexpectedly during a group meal. Beneath the surface, there's a shared humanity that can't be scripted. With no internet or outside contact, you're forced to be present, noticing the light on rice paddies, the sound of bicycles, the taste of food. The absence of digital distractions sharpens your senses, making every detail more vivid. The aroma of a traditional meal, the rhythm of daily life unfolding around you. It's a digital detox that deepens your connection to the world around you. The landscape outside the train window becomes a moving painting, and moments of quiet reflection feel more profound. In this curated reality, it's the unscripted moments that linger. A spontaneous smile, a brief conversation, or a silent exchange of glances can leave a lasting impression, reminding you that authenticity can be found even in the most controlled environments. Travel here is about reading between the lines and finding humanity in the spaces between monuments. It's about noticing the subtle gestures, the quiet resilience, and the universal emotions that connect us all, even in the most unlikely places. Pyongyang is a city of grand monuments where every building and square seems designed to tell a story. The skyline is dominated by symbols of national pride, from the towering Juche Tower to the imposing Mansudae Grand Monument, each structure reflecting the city's unique identity and aspirations. Its wide, meticulously maintained avenues stretch out in perfect symmetry, a metropolis built not just for function, but to impress both visitors and residents alike. The city's layout is a testament to careful planning and a vision of order. Each morning, the city moves in disciplined harmony. Workers stride purposefully to their jobs, dressed in similar attire, while trams glide smoothly along their tracks, carrying passengers through the Thongyur hours. There's a sense of collective rhythm, as if the entire city is part of a well-rehearsed performance. School children, dressed in crisp uniforms, march in neat lines to their schools, their steps echoing the city's sense of unity and order. Their laughter and chatter add a youthful energy to the morning air. Patriotic music drifts from speakers each morning, setting the day's rhythm and infusing the streets with a sense of purpose. The melodies are both a call to action and a reminder of shared ideals. We visited a local shop where shelves were neatly arranged and the atmosphere was welcoming. There, we sampled Pyongyang cold noodles, a dish both simple and deeply rooted in tradition, its flavors offering a taste of the city's culinary heritage. Later, we gathered around a table with our guides to share duck barbecue. These moments of simple pleasure and cultural exchange broke down barriers, allowing us to connect over food and conversation and to glimpse the warmth of everyday life. The Arirang mass games, with thousands moving as one in perfect synchronization, showcased the power of collective identity. The spectacle was breathtaking, a vivid display of unity, discipline, and national pride, where every participant played a vital role in the larger story. Yet beyond the grand spectacle, we glimpsed quieter scenes, families picnicking by the Taidong River, children playing on the grass, and elders sharing stories under the shade of trees. These moments revealed another side of Pyongyang, one filled with warmth and connection. Friends gathered in cozy coffee shops, their laughter filling the air, while young couples strolled hand in hand through city parks, savoring moments of togetherness amid the city's grandeur. These vignettes of normalcy remind us that beneath the state's carefully crafted facade, individual lives unfold with private joys, daily routines, and personal concerns. In quiet apartments and bustling markets, people find meaning in the small details of everyday life. Pyongyang is both a showcase and a home, a city where millions live, work, and dream within a unique social framework. It is a place of contrasts, where public spectacle and private life exist side by side. Ultimately, it's the quiet human moments, the smile of a child, the gentle touch between an elderly couple, that leave the deepest impression, reminding us of the universal rhythms that connect us all. Leaving behind the bustling cityscape of Pyongyang, the landscape transforms dramatically. The urban skyline gives way to sweeping vistas of rolling hills, dotted with collective farms and small villages nestled among the fields. The countryside stretches out in every direction, a patchwork of green and gold framed by distant mountains that seem to guard the horizon. In these rural areas, life moves at a much slower, more deliberate pace. The connection to the land is absolute. Everyday existence is dictated by the rhythm of the seasons, the cycles of planting and harvest. We observed farmers, both men and women, rising early to tend to their crops, their hands skilled from years of working the earth. The sense of community here is palpable, with neighbors helping one another and sharing the fruits of their labor. Working side by side in the rice paddies, these farmers demonstrate a remarkable spirit of cooperation. The flooded fields reflect the sky above, and the farmers' movements are almost choreographed, a testament to their experience and unity. Nearby, children's laughter rings out as they play at village schools. Their games are simple, yet their joy is infectious, a reminder of the universal nature of childhood. Elders rest on benches, watching over the younger generations and sharing stories of the past. The highways here are often empty, a stark contrast to the crowded streets of the city. The simplicity of rural life is striking, a world away from the consumer-driven bustle found elsewhere. At a local cooperative farm, the manager spoke with quiet pride about their self-sufficiency and the strong sense of community spirit that binds everyone together. Children greeted us with respectful bows and bright, curious eyes. In this place, everyone has a role to play, and every contribution is valued. In these rural communities, resilience is perhaps the most apparent quality. People here weather hardship with dignity, drawing strength from their deep-rooted connection to the land and to each other. Their lives are not easy, but there's a quiet, enduring beauty in their perseverance. The image of farmers silhouetted against the setting sun, still working as daylight fades, stands as a powerful symbol of hope, endurance, and the unbreakable spirit of rural North Korea. In North Korea, women are the silent weavers of society, mothers, workers, and the backbone of their communities. Our female guide, balancing professional duties and family, offered a glimpse into their world. In cities, women serve as traffic police, tour guides, and performers, visible, skilled, and essential. But it's in the informal economy that their resourcefulness shines, running market stalls, making and selling goods, providing for their families. These women are pragmatic and tough. Their efforts often the difference between getting by and a better future for their children. Their stories are not of grand heroism, but of daily endurance, sacrifice, and love. They carry the emotional weight of their families, and by extension, the nation. In their faces, I saw not ideology, but the universal hope of a mother for her child. In a place as isolated as North Korea, it's easy to focus on what divides us, but look closer, and you'll see the threads of shared humanity. A mother adjusting her child's coat, friends sharing a joke, a young couple's shy glance. At a secondary school, children learning a folk song showed the same mix of pride and nerves as anywhere. Sharing a meal with guides, we bonded over favorite stories and simple gestures. A photo of my cat brought laughter and delight. In these small, unguarded moments, the walls of formality crumble, revealing our shared emotional landscape. We all understand love, loss, pride, and hope for our children's future. Empathy isn't agreement, it's seeing the world through another's eyes. My journey replaced preconceptions with a more nuanced, human picture. Recognizing our shared humanity is the first step toward understanding. My time in North Korea left me with more questions than answers, but also with hope. Hope born of human connection. Stories are windows, letting us glimpse lives beyond our own and reminding us of our shared humanity. By sharing these glimpses of resilient women, quiet countryside, and disciplined cities, we're not making a political statement, but holding up a mirror to a rarely seen world. These stories challenge simple narratives and reveal the beautiful complexity of real life. The world is vast and diverse, but our fundamental desires for peace, dignity, and home unite us. If you believe understanding leads to compassion, join us as we seek out and share more stories from the world's hidden corners. Your support helps us open more windows, fostering connection and empathy. Let's keep exploring, learning, and connecting, choosing curiosity over fear, empathy over judgment.